Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to All the Mods 10. I tried to record this yesterday, but it kept crashing, and I ended up actually having to load one of the backups for this world, interestingly enough. I'm beginning to have some fear about the stability of this world, because the boot up is taking like 3 times as long as it normally does, and it's actually crashing and requiring backups now. I really hope we can make it to the ATM star, but I'm beginning to question if that's going to be possible. Anyways, we're going to be going downstairs to look at the little baby demons we summoned last time, but first, our friend the Grave Guardian has new trades now that Halloween is over. So the Seeker Rod, a slightly special rod guiding you to places holding secret knowledges, has revealed a distant place for you to reach. Distance, like an amount of distance, only sells the one though. Let's see, distance 2290. Um, let's see, so it's like 2,000 and some on blocks this way, 2,200. I think it's this direction, Cursor Myrrh. We're just gonna follow this, and then we're just gonna head back and complete. I guess I can sort of speak about what happened last time. Because last time, after some of our failures with Tombstone, we decided to get back to occultism. So we went through, we got everything we needed to make lime chalk, which is used to upgrade our summoning rituals to like the medium grade stuff, which is what we need to get the dragon familiar that we need for the ATM star. And it is also what we need to make the ritual site for making the capture gem things. So we didn't make any capture gem things because I was missing a couple of skeleton skulls, which I did set up a one of the data models from whatever this mod is called. Yeah, I set up a skeleton data model from hostile neural networks and used that to go ahead and make a bunch of skeleton skulls. So we do have those for anything we need them for. 1150, 11. Oh, I see. I didn't even notice that I was following this line. That's cool. It has like the little cross halo angel wings things going on. Cool. So I guess I'm just going to follow this line for a little bit longer. But yeah, we're going to be heading back home, seeing the little demons, making a couple more, and going ahead and getting the rest of the stuff we need from occultism that we're going to need for the ATM star, I guess. Anyways, like 800 more blocks this way. I'm just going to keep following it for a bit. Okay, it led me straight to this bell here. Your knowledge of death increased +3. The Seeker Rod disappears, revealing you certain knowledge as well as a present. Okay, cool. So those Seeker Rod things will basically drag you over to some random structure. In this case, it was like the bell noting a village. And once you do that, it will give you a little bit of extra knowledge, so basically a little bit of extra tombstone XP, and then a random item, in this case a receptacle of familiar for summoning undead merc, variants and adventures. Cool. I guess we'll bring this thing back, because why not? But sadly, most of the summons like this ones are hostile mobs you're not supposed to be able to tame, so there's no real way to make them stop following you. Where is my waystone? Yeah, just warp on home, go back to the farm. Might as well just summon this thing immediately, because why not? Your familiar returned to life, breaking the receptacle. Knowledge of thing, soul magic. Huh? Use 10 grave souls. Okay, and we gained a level. I want to give it to the prayer thing, because that seems important, but you can't unlock it because of branch tier. I still don't even know what that means. Maxed out there, maxed out there. Not consuming tablets, potion duration, scroll duration. What? I'll just use it elsewhere. I mean, I would like to give it to the damage thing. Extra experience. Improved stealth speed is also nice. I don't know. I kind of want everything. You just don't get anywhere near enough points. And the things I actually want, I can't get right now. Let's just get Scribe. Okay, now it looks like that's unlocked. Just one tier of all of these is all you need. Cool. So our Merc here, it's friendly. It's just going to hang around. I have no idea if it has fire immunity because it's like a revived thing. But I think I do have a bunch of stuff like that. So, Creature Capturer. This thing's kind of cool. It's like a Pokeball. So, I guess if this thing's like friendly and doesn't die, I guess I can just have it like walking around and it will be like a undead guard to this place. So cool, you just get to hang out in here. I should give you a name and then put a Gios on you so you don't break. So you know what, for now I'm just going to give it a mob imprisonment tool instead. And it gets to hang out in here with the rest of the stuff we have to deal with. Out of curiosity, since we did just do one, um, are are you going to unlock a new trade for that at some point? I really hope so, because that would be very cool. I want to get more of those things. Also, we can sell him bundles, which is pretty good. Like, I keep getting them all the time, and I don't really have a reason to use them. It would help if I can press the right button. So, bunch of bundles. That. Oh, it's only one per. Well, I guess anything is good as long as it's getting you training points, bunch of bones, snowballs. Uh, Sure, why not just try and get the level up on this thing? There we go. Oh, okay, that resets your stuff. Gemstone of Familiar, Enchanted Scroll of Lightning Resist, and a Lost Tablets. Dark Marble Stairs. What is with all the mobs? Like, I just got shot at by a skeleton. Wait, it definitely sounded like it got shot at by a skeleton, but there's nothing here. I don't know. Weird stuff's happening right now. Like, mobs are, like, overrunning everything, and I don't know. Anyways, I got distracted. Grab out another rabbit's foot real quick. I know I had more. There we go. Oh yeah, I do have rabbit seeds I randomly got a while back. I just set those things up to go. That's where I'm getting those rabbit foots from. Restoration cannot be converted. No idea what that even is. Um, Getting to Dark Marble Stairs is going to be a bit annoying. I don't have any left on me, and that's just going to take a bit. So you know what? We'll deal with that later. This one is leading us 2,500 blocks somewheres, 2,500 blocks in this direction. You know what? We're just gonna follow this. More rock. Let's just head over here, and it's gonna keep me going in this direction a bit more. So I'll see you over there as well. We'll see what we get for a reward at least, or what it's bringing us to. Let's see. Use the rod. Wait, is that not where it was leading me? 35 blocks. Yeah, it's leading me to... I was at the wrong one. There we go. This time it gave us an ancient scroll of aquatic life. I'm going to assume that's just water breathing, and again, 3 knowledge points of undeath. So that's basically the gist of it. Buy them occasionally, just the free experience points and a rare magic item. Cool. I'll keep doing that whenever I can. Are we okay, game? 1 second. Okay, here we are. Every action I take is like taking 5 extra seconds. So as I said, we're having some problems here. Anyways, getting all the dark marble I needed for this was basically just a stack of grave dust and a stack of stone, which both I have in no problem. So I went ahead and bought the lost tablet. Needs time for its magic to awaken. You are not allowed to enchant this item. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to figure out what it does. So, Lost Tablet needs time for its magic to awaken. I guess I'll just leave that going for a while. And might as well just try to level our friend up here again. Grab out Grave Dust. Get a potion of revival or whatever. Gunpowder. Zombie flesh. The spinning wheel of death just popped up on my thing. Whatever. 1, 2, 3. Task complete gunpowder. How in the world? How have I not had gunpowder before? Snowball balls for you. Bones for you. It's gonna take a bit to max you out again, isn't it? Ah, there we go. That was not what... Whatever, it works. A bone needle for grave dust. A bone needle for grave dust. Goals for random scrolls. Discretion. And once more, a rabbit's foot for another one of those things. I've gotten distracted again. This isn't what I was planning on doing, but I can, so might as well. And one more time, might as well just follow this thing. 2,500 blocks, and it is taking me in which direction? There we go. I wasn't seeing it at first. Is this taking me... I think this is taking me to the exact same village. Maybe just the other... maybe just the other bell that I saw over there. It literally brought me to the exact same bell and gave me a scroll of purification instead. I mean, cool, rare magic items, but... I don't know, weird. The Dust of Vanishing. What does this actually do? Ah, Vanishing. It gives us diversion and like teleports us slightly. Cool. Oh, it's Railcraft. I thought maybe, but I wasn't sure. Might as well take it, because why not? Don't think we're actually going to be using Railcraft, but it is kind of cool. Might as well grab the stuff since we're here. Anyways, I digress. There was stuff we were supposed to be doing with occultism, and I totally got distracted. So, might as well mark this since we can, and head back over to the farm. Let's head on downstairs to see our little demons and start setting up to make the, creature thing. Hello, Briar Worm. Hello, the Boo. Hello, Jagril Seer and, Rakvondrine. And this thing, we had it mostly set up at the end of last time, but we were missing 3 skulls. Or actually, I think it was 6 of the... I don't remember how many skulls we were missing. We were missing a couple. But it is now up and ready to go. And if you scroll over it, you can see Azivius' Spectral Compulsion and Strigor's Higher Binding. It works for both the lowest tier and the highest tier that you can do with set arrangement, which is kind of cool, and it actually specifically tells you that. Anyways, we need to go ahead and use Strigor's Higher Binding in order to make the Soul Gem. This is an important item. This is what we need for the ATM star. So 3 soul sand, easy. Copper, silver, gold, diamond, easy. The fragile soul gem is a little bit harder, and that's just because I don't remember the recipe. And this got reset again because I ended up having to go do a backup. Dang it. This has been reset like so many times. This is why I don't use it. Fragile soul gem. Here it is. Azivius' Spectral Compulsion. So that's the basic one here. A Book of Binding Foliot, a glass, egg, and a piece of iron. Cool. So relatively simple to do that. Egg, piece of iron, piece of glass. Let me put it down. My mouse is also acting up for some reason. Like, everything around this is just a little bit weird now. That, I need glass, which I know I've been carrying a bunch on me. Here it is. And iron. Let me put it down. My mouse acting up, I don't know if that's actually the game. That could just be the mouse, but still. And I have a taboo book already. And this just needs to be turned into a Foliot book, which I forgot this. This and this. Grab 4 pieces of lapis. Inventory's a mess. And like so, we get a book of Foliot, and said book of Foliot needs to do this first. Azak Dorneus. That doesn't actually matter because it's getting used for an item, and the item does not have a name attached to it, I don't believe. So that's going to take 30 seconds. We did figure out that it's 10 seconds per item and then an extra 10, so it's going to be like 30 seconds, or 40 seconds then. While we're doing that, I guess I can head downstairs because I have been working on this a bit. So nothing here is changed. I put some more lighting in a couple of these places, but obviously not enough. And in fact, I believe some of the lighting I did has been... Yeah, I think some of the extra lighting pieces I did actually got wound back when I reloaded the backup. Let's go pick this up. I forgot about the fact that it was just going to sit on the ground for a moment. But if we go all the way down here, I've started working on what's going to be like the final room of the dungeon. And it has like some sandstone pillars and whatnot. And I'm going to give like a little throne room, a little throne here for Tut, a little throne here for Toothless. And then Ramses is going to get like a big old spotlights front and center. And then it has like this little tunnel system that attaches right up into this room. I think I'm gonna get this place looking pretty good when it's all said and done. Turn that back on. Everything just gets dropped in here. That gets held in the inventory to try and let time pass. And anyways, now that we have the soul gem right here, Agile Empty Soul Gem. This will break after one use. It's relatively simple to upgrade it. I just need a genie book, which is, we've seen this before. Taboo books are relatively simple. Just getting the dies and putting more things into the spirit flame. So I should probably just get like 10 of those or something set up preemptively at all times. So, books, feathers, ink I don't have on me, but it's simple enough. Just need to go get a couple of pieces of soul sand and find my silver, which I know I have smelted, I just don't remember where it is. Okay, I believe I now have everything gathered. It also didn't realize at first that I didn't actually have enough bowls on this one. So there's all that set up, and I believe that the bowls can be anywheres in the circle as long as they don't mess with it. So that should also be fine. 1, 2, 3 of these, and this. We do have Dragon's Greed. I still don't know what that does. I should probably look it up. And I do have the resources now to make another 15 Book of Bindings, so that's pretty good. Marmir Zero. Mar Mir is Zer. I don't know why I keep reading the name for the genies for the item ones. That's just not necessary. It's just going to keep going. That's going to take a couple of minutes, like a minute 40, 50 or something like that. What are we doing after this, though? As far as the ATM star goes, I believe the only thing left after this is going to be the stable wormhole, which is Azivius' Spectral Compulsion, a Book of Binding Foliot, Ender Pearl, yeah, this one's just kind of super easy. Two quartz, 2 gold, a pearl, and an other stone frame, which is 8 other stone, which means I just need to make a couple of more because I made a few too many bowls. Because the button, see what I mean? Like, the button clicks, they just don't go through for like an extra 10 seconds or something. There's definitely problems. Something bad is going on with this world. I need to try and fix it. I don't know. I don't want to just drop this series. We're almost 100 episodes in, and we're making good progress. But if I can't really play the game, I'm not going to enjoy really continuing on. Now, am I? 1 second. Ah, that's what happened, I guess. The Lost Tablet gained access to its, like, special magic abilities, and that froze the entire game. So it's leading us to a Naga courtyard. I was going to teleport us there, so it brings us to some random... Once this ritual's done, we're going to test it. I just kind of want to see it, because that's in, like, a completely different dimension. Like, a random... some random structure in random dimension seems to be what it's going to do. Which, I mean, that's kind of cool. Sadly, it led us to something we don't really care about. But I do want to see it in action, so as soon as this is done, we're going to use it. This still has, like, another 40 seconds, though. Okay, and with that, we now have an empty soul gem. So that's used for the dragon soul, meaning we just missing the... Okay, it gives us... I think it only gave us one extra one. They can be used to transport mobs safely or make the dragon soul. Personally, I think we should do both. So that's cool. It's just like another option for it. I am curious if this one has, like... I'm going to assume that all of them have some sort of drawback to them. Like, none of them are going to work for literally everything. Oh yeah, this one actually upgrades into the Trinity Gem, okay, which can capture bosses. It does look kind of expensive, though. I don't even know where you're going to get most of that stuff, but it is an option. So there's that. This one just gets to hang out in here for now, if my mouse will let me pick it up. Anyways, I did just go ahead and grab some extra andesite while I was waiting, which gets turned into other stone. And said other stone is going to get us this other stone frame. And now it's that. And what was the other stuff I'm missing? Save this recipe. 2 gold, ender pearl, 2 lapis, and quartz rather. So just get that stuff together as well real quick. Where is my quartz? I know I have several thousand in here. 1, 2. 1, 2. That. And then it's an ender pearl, and that's it, as well as a foliot book. So, simple enough, just needed the andesite, which I forgot that the Paxel actually turns andesite into stone, unless I have it set to specifically turn stuff into andesite instead. So that took me a moment to actually get. And it's just a foliot book, means we just need some blue dye real quick. Foliot book, blue dye. Thank you. Simple enough just to do that. And Book of Binding Foliot. And of course, can't forget to name the book that's going to be used specifically for an item, and that's going to take a moment. Anyways, as soon as that's through, we're going to test out this thing. So I'll see you in just a moment, and I believe that's everything we need. That is everything we actually need from occultism. But I probably am going to summon at least a couple other things, just because I want to see them. Anyways, I'll see you when this is done. And there we have it, a stable wormhole, not linked to a storage actuator. So we could use this thing for demonic storage, or we're just going to continue using our computer system. And this gets to join the micro missiles, which I actually pulled out. Mouse. Thank you. Really don't know if that's my mouse or if that's the game. It could go either way at this point. So anyways, the micro missiles, I'm not really sure we got those. Some sort of random chest or random quest thing. Definitely shouldn't have got those, but I do have them. I'll probably figure out how to make them just to say I could, because I don't really know exactly where those came from. But still, technically they go together and they're both used as the same part of the ATM star. Oh, if I get more rabbit's foot, I can get another one of those things. Where did my rabbit essence go? Here it is. So with it, get rabbit feet. And with that, get another one of these. Mouse. Thank you. 2,300 blocks some ways. I'll follow that in a moment. But also I need to come check on the bees, because I believe... Really? I had checked it a moment ago and they were still... They were at that exact same place. We're missing 3 more tiny shards, and we'll be able to get another chaos shard, or another large one. And with that, we'll be able to make another draconic reactor, and that will be very good to get that up and running again. But they didn't make any in the time it took us to make all of that occultism stuff, so that's weird. Anyways, might as well follow this, just get the free points and all that good stuff, and then we're going to do the whole teleport thing. So just the extra points and whatever. It's only going to take a moment. I probably should have teleported over there, but I don't think that's actually closer. Okay, I just did the run and came back. It just gave us a receptacle of soul, which I haven't actually used one of these things yet, but basically what I believe they do is you can use them on a grave that doesn't have anything, and it will give them one of the random souls. Like, say I use this thing on this. Magic of the grave spreads into your item. Hold right click to teleport to this place. Allows you to teleport to this mysterious place. But since that grave no longer has a soul on it, I believe I should be able to do this. Deliverance. Oh, that's a big old alignment increase. You released the imprisoned soul. Whole bunch of good stuff. Deliverance. You freed a soul from its receptacle. And it gave us a level up. So, 5% chance. Wow, my mouse is just not working. 5% chance whenever we pray that we won't be put on an hour-long cooldown, so that's actually pretty good. Wow. Wow. That's my mouse. That's gotta be my mouse. That sucks. I don't have a very good backup mouse. Anyways, the Enchanted Lost Tablet. Hold right click, and this should teleport us to the random Naga temple. I don't want to just see it happen. And loading terrain. Ow, that was loud. Go away. Yeah. Yeah, problem with teleporting to a random Naga temple. You teleport into the middle of the random Naga temple, where there is a Naga waiting to attack you. Yeah. That worked as expected, and it looks like it looks like we can re-enchant it, and it will immediately teleport us back here again. That's it's cool. Not really as cool as I was hoping, though. I was hoping for something a little bit better. Oh well. Anyways, mouse, play ball, please. It's just my left click is just being off, and then the whole game freezes up when I try to right click. Rah! One's. What are we doing now? Like the game is not feeling friendly right now. I don't know. 1 second. Okay, so I've just sort of been here looking at stuff, trying to figure out what else we want to do real quick. I do want to make the Chimera and this one. I do want to make the Beholder and then the Fairy as well. It's just a question of when do I want to make those. There's this Mummy, which is kind of cool looking, that will fight things, and when upgraded by a Blacksmith Familiar, the Familiar will deal even more damage and double the dodge chance, and fights to protect their master. To fight your enemy's dodge effect, but it doesn't actually say, it doesn't describe anything about the dodge, just that it has one basically. That's kind of cool. I kind of want to get an army of these hanging around downstairs, like protecting the thing. The catacombs. Let's start with the Chimera, I think is like highest priority. Where, where are you even coming from? I know I didn't light everything up as well as I should have. Okay, you go ahead and make some bone meal, Zedgorn. Why not? But still, I haven't had any problems until just now. There's my spellbook. Wow. It's still getting pretty serious lag as soon as I hit resume recording. I don't know. I don't know. This mod pack is getting very difficult to actually continue recording. I don't want to drop it, but if I can't figure out a fix, I might have to, and that's going to be very sad. Anyways, a Chimera is what I really want to do, but looking through it, there is also something called a Ring of Familiar, where basically you can capture a familiar in one of the gems, in a soul gem, and then you put it into the ring and they're always with you, always giving their effect. So that sounds pretty cool. I just don't know, I don't have a familiar right now that I would want to do it with, but I could make one. And apparently there is a simple circle called Susjay's Simple Circle, Spirit Resurrection. It just resurrects a familiar, and it is very simple. It's just like a little thing like that. It is a simple pentacle that returns the physical form of a spirit that has been slaughtered, not needing much to do so. Now, it's a very simple thing, but reading up on it apparently unlocks a couple more familiar things to read up on. Resurrecting familiars. If a familiar dies, it does not merely return to the other world. Due to the close connection to the summoner, a splinter of the familiar's soul remains in the mortal realm. The shard can be used to resummon the familiar more easily. Relatively simple, is strengthened with otherworld essence until it's strong enough to allow the familiar to return. The essence is obtained by growing lots of demon dreams plants. Okay, so get 9 plants or 9 seeds, use them to get demon dreams essence, which you then smelt in spirit flame to get otherworld essence, and then 4 of those things along with a soul shard get you a resurrected familiar. Cool. That's good to know before anything bad happens. But also, purify Vex to a lay. Provides a lay. So sacrifice a Vex, easier said than done, along with some random dust, and it will give you an allay. On a resurrection process that reveals its true name. Okay, that's just kind of cool. Not that necessary, but cool. I saw the things I wanted to read up on them. Anyways, let's go ahead and get that Chimera real quick. It's all 4 basic meats. Bones, feathers. Okay, the 4 basic meats and the 4 basic drops along with string and bone. Got it. Let me just go get that stuff together. And I'm going to need 1 more bowl downstairs because it looked like that needed 9. So set this up just anywheres in the circle. And let me go get all the resources I'm going to need real quick. Okay, the ritual is all together, and with that, that should be it going. Let's see. Oh yeah, the purple flame is now going. 9 items, so that's a minute and a half, and then an extra 10, 20 seconds. So see you in a couple minutes. I just I guess I'm going to keep working on lighting stuff up while I wait, because apparently I really badly need to. While as I was running around lighting stuff up, I got a little pop-up saying our new familiar was summoned. Oh, there it is. Look at the baby. Oh my god. Hello, Madcraft. Once again, I was like cycling through names for a moment, saw that, I was like, that one I like. Hello, look at you. Yeah, it's a little chimera. You got the little goat, the little sheep head, little sheep feet, little snake just hanging out on the bottom. Oh, look at you. Now, this one's cool. I like this one. Madcraft, come with me. I could put you in a ring, but I don't believe you have a passive effect that would help out with anything. So let's just head on upstairs. And this one, I can just do something pretty cool with immediately just by grabbing a bunch of this stuff. No idea how much. I don't know. It just said grab a bunch of it. So Madcraft, just give you a bunch of that. Give you a bunch of pork chops. And it's our friend here is just going to get bigger and bigger. Okay, apparently that's big enough. It needs to be 2 blocks big in order to ride on. Oh, look at that jump height. Mount up. Oh, that is right on your Chimera familiar when you have fed it enough. Okay, so it's not that fast. I can definitely go faster just like flying. But we do have a big old Chimera friend that we can just go riding around on. Let me off. You can just sit there. What is your max height? Okay, apparently that's as big as it gets. It's not that big. It doesn't have that much health. But of course, we're going to give it a Geos to prevent it from dying. A Geos added on Madcraft. And cool. Our little buddy here just gets to hang out. Um, I'll bring you downstairs to hang out with the rest of them. I was considering where I was going to leave you, but all of the demons seem to be hanging out on this floor, so you just get to hang out with them. You are significantly bigger than any other demon we've had so far. None of them can get fed. A blacksmith familiar needs to upgrade the beaver before he dispenses snacks. You know what? I want the blacksmith, the familiar, as well. I do want to upgrade a familiar. And I do want to give... Oh yeah, how do I do this one again? In order to get our little Eldritch friend there, I need to feed the goat a golden apple, and it will detach, and we'll get a second familiar out of it. So you know what? Might as well see it. Golden apple. Oh my goodness. Um. Okay then. Raxlamard. Raxlamard. Okay. I mean, the Chimera kind of loses something without the goat head, but it is a goat, so it's sitting animation. Is it falling over fainting? Because of course it is. Anyways, in order to get to the one I can't really say the name for, from here, spawn small versions of itself to fight for you. Is not summoned directly. Summon a Chimera familiar and feed a golden apple to the goat. Bring the goat to a forest biome, then click the goat with any black die, flint, and Eye of Ender to summon it. Okay, Eye of Ender, black die, and flint. Basically, we're just corrupting the goat and turning it into something else entirely. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Bring this with us. Any black die is easy. Flint is easy. Eye of Ender. Easy. In fact, I have everything I need already in the computer system. Just need to pull it out. Just need to spell it correctly. I mean, I should have had black die. I guess I don't anymore. Sure, just do that instead. Just head on over to... This is not a forest, is it? This is Maple Forest. Maybe it will count. Maple Forest, black die. Okay, that's just died already. Eye of Ender. And there we go. The Black Goat of the Woods. Raxlamard. Interesting that you were just given a random name like that. Okay. I like that sitting animation. Oh, and I see. And there's its little spawn. Cool. And then that thing will just hang around. It's supposed to be following me, so it's going to keep summoning those things. And feed it. Bring the goat to a forest biome, then click the goat with those things to summon it. When upgraded, it will get a warning bell. When you hit the familiar, it will ring a bell and attract enemies in a large radius. Spawns small versions of itself to fight for you. Okay, cool. Uh, what did you... what are you attacking? Oh, was that a vengeance spirit? I think this thing just managed to kill a vengeance spirit. So... Oh, those things just apparently die over time then. So, give Rex Lamard a Geos, you come with us. Those things will eventually just disappear. And this little friend gets to go visit the other spawns. And I was reading up on something, and apparently one of these other familiars will actually eat the babies things. Oh, yes, it's the Beholder. And will eat the little spawns. I really hope that means the summons and not the actual thing itself. They gain temporary damage and speed. When upgraded by a blacksmith familiar, it gives its master immunity and blindness, and after highlighting a warden, the immunity extends to darkness. Okay, cool. So, relatively simple to do that one. I might do that one too. Anyways, let's do the blacksmith first, because that one's like kind of high priority, like upgrading everything else as much as it can. I really should have gotten a picture of this thing while it still had the goat head on it, so it was like a full chimera. That was a bit of a mistake. I was really hoping this thing would like stay as big as the giant goat was. Anyways, the blacksmith familiar's high priority to start upgrading our friends. And then after that, it's just like summoning the rest of them and just seeing how cute they are. That's basically it. Um, any stone, it looks like. 3 of the 4 basic tools, anvil. Relatively simple, I just need to go get the stuff together and grab a zombie. Okay, everything's put together. It wasn't even really that hard to find a zombie. And with that, we are going to start summoning Sigvir Mur. So, as is usual, a minute and a half, and then we'll have another demon friend. And we just got a pop-up Sigvir Mur. Aww, just like sitting there with your little anvil, just like hanging about. Oh, you're very cute. You know that? Like a little goblin friend. So whenever the player, let's see, repairs equipment while mining, upgrades other familiars. Whenever the player picks up stone, there's a chance for the blacksmith familiar to repair their equipment a little bit. Okay, that's kind of cool, especially if that works while it's in the ring. Cannot be upgraded, but upgrades other familiars. To upgrade other familiars, the blacksmith needs to be given iron ingots or blocks by right-clicking it. Upgraded familiars provide additional effects. Okay. The blacksmith needs to be given iron ingots or blocks by right-clicking it. Cool. So you're gonna come upstairs with us. Just go join the rest of our little demon friends. Now, just grab out like a couple of these. That's gonna keep messing with me. Okay, so you'll take a few of these. Just give him a big old stack of them. How does this work? Like, do I have to have both of them following me? I mean, he's just walking about with that anvil of his with iron on it. How do you work, my friend? Because obviously you have the iron. Okay, there's the max. You take 20 blocks of iron. Are you gonna upgrade any of them? Am I going to end up having to look this one up? The goat familiar will get a warning bell. Just the goat gets upgraded for you. That's not as cool. I don't know. It has the iron. Fully equipped. Let your blacksmith familiar upgrade one of your other familiars. Oh, was it you? Ah, it upgraded our friend here who now has a bell. Think of the children. Let a spawn of that damage an enemy by exploding. Okay, then. I'm not entirely sure what got attacked. Oh, yes, you also need your Geos put on you. But our friend here, Rex Lamard, now has a bell. And 1 second. How does this work again? When upgraded, it will get a warning bell. When you hit the familiar, it will ring the bell and attract enemies. Okay, so you're actually supposed to hit it? So I guess I won't be able to use the Geos on it. So are you actually working? Are you upgrading any of the other ones? Oh, there we sir. Brayer Worm now has a sword on its tail. So they'll just be able to start throwing that about. Come on, Sigvirmer. You wanna do something with the Boo or Rack von Drine too? I kind of want to see our friend here upgrade everyone it can. So, oh, there's a backup finished. I forgot that was still going on. Come on. Do I have to actually right-click them, get them to follow me as well? Come on. Is it just like a random chance if it's walking around wandering and then it spends enough time near another thing, it will eventually upgrade it? So that's kind of what it seems like right now. I'm just waiting for it to happen. So I'll just be back with you when the rest of the demons have their upgrades as well. I think they all might be upgraded now, but I'm not sure. So the beaver, it didn't change visually at all, I don't think. It just started giving beaver nuggets when I clicked on it. So those things are just like really good food, I believe. Where is the beaver? There it is. Gives free snacks when right-clicked with an empty hand. Cool. Beaver nuggets. That one there. Jaguar seal, Jagrill seer. The little deer friend gets a hammer that I believe it starts throwing at stuff. Yep, a hammer. Increase the step assist and will attack nearby enemies with a hammer. Cool. So that one's a pretty easy one to see visually change. The Boo apparently becomes a mobile light source and gives extra prismarine shards, so you can't really just see that one. And I think the only upgrade to the Chimera is to the goat, the part it doesn't have anymore. But in order to test Boo, I'm going to need to take off night vision and actually bring our friend down here, somewhere where it's actually dark. Yep, the Boo is currently not upgraded. I wasn't sure. Like, that one was, like, that was the only one I wasn't sure if it was actually fully upgraded. But they are now mostly upgraded. I'm just going to wait here another moment just to see if Boo physically changes or if it's just, like, the glowing part. So, come on, Sigvir, you can do it. There you go. Oh, and you get a cute little lantern. Aw. I love these little animated, well, I love the designs for all of them, but I love the little upgrades as well. They're just fun little touches. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members. Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Star-Filled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.